the most shocking thing about this trade is a couple things. Number one, you never trade stars for stars. I'm trying to remember, I've been in the NBA for 40 years. Normally when you trade a star, you get a bunch of junk back. This is the first time I can remember where you got two all-NBA players traded for each other. I mean, obviously, I don't remember every trade, but I'm trying to think. You guys got a great staff there behind the scenes. I don't remember the last time we traded probably never when you traded an all-NBA player for an all-NBA player. So that's probably, and the second thing is, normally when stars get traded, you hear a lot of rumblings and you just put them up for the highest bidder. So I think those are the two first aspects of this trade that are shocking. Star for star, and normally they didn't go for the highest bidder. They went for a quick deal and it was over.
Would you have taken a different approach there? Would you have gone to other teams to at least see what's out there? And then if Anthony Davis is the best deal, the best player you can get, that package was the best, you go with it. But at least go see what's out there.
Well, in fairness, they got players. Anthony Davis is an all-NBA player. That kind of goes back to what I said earlier. If they take another deal, they might get a bunch of draft picks and a couple role players. They got an all-NBA player back. So unless you get Joker, Giannis, I'm trying to think, all-NBA players.
Embiid be the only other guy, but you're not taking Embiid.
No, you're not taking Embiid with his injury history. So they got a really good deal. Now, listen, the Mavs obviously had to make a decision this summer whether to give him 5 years, $350 million. That's a lot of money to give a guy you don't think can stay in shape who's always going to be hurt.
The reason why Dallas decided to ship Luka away to Los Angeles is because of his weight gain.
And let me tell you something. The only people know Luka Dončić is the Dallas Mavericks. Guys who've been with him for years or who are around him every day. He's a great player. He's a great player. But all us talking heads, they know something. They must know something we don't know. Because, listen, he's been hurt. Everybody complains about his conditioning. But once you give a guy 5 years, $350 million, y'all are stuck together for life. So this is going to be a great trade to see what happens the next X amount of years. I think the Mavericks are a win. Because, listen, I don't know who the second best team in the West is. The Oklahoma City Thunder are terrific. But I actually think, in my opinion, the Mavs are in that conversation as the second best team there right now. And the Lakers got what they wanted. They got a superstar going forward. I do think this kind of sets the end to the LeBron James making all the decisions. They're like, hey, we love you, LeBron, but we're going to start what's doing best for the Lakers. That's what I got out of this trade from a Lakers standpoint. Because I don't know if they didn't come tell LeBron, because number one, Clutch Sports is Anthony's agent. But it seems like to me, they're like, hey, you know what? LeBron's on his last legs. Let's start getting us a star for the future. And it's going to be fun to talk about this trade, sit back and watch who wins the trade. I think both teams have to win a championship to say they won the trade. Both teams have to win. The only way you can win this trade if you win the championship. I saw Nico say they probably got a 3 to 5 year window because Kyrie's great, Anthony's great, and they got a really good team down there. The only downside with Luka being 25, they probably got a 10-year window. But whoever wins the championship is going to be the winner of this trade, plain and simple.
Chuck, you hit it on the head, and that's what you...
Hey, what's up, y'all? I want to thank you so much for tapping into my channel. I appreciate y'all so much. And the clip I do show y'all, that was Charles Barkley, and he was reacting to the explosive Anthony Davis and Luka trade. And as you could tell, he was shocked. And he was not the only one who was shocked, because no one expected this at all. And at this point, I guess we can say that it's the end of LeBron James, because there's not going to be any more LeBron James calling shots in the Lakers organization. And he even said it himself, he had no idea that Anthony Davis was going to be traded. And they're saying that the reason why Dallas decided to trade Luka is because of his, he was injury prone, and also because of his, he had a tendency to be ballooning in weight. And the thing is, before Dallas had pulled the trigger on the blockbuster trade, sending Luka Dončić to the Los Angeles Lakers, the team actually tried to address a growing concern over the stars. And before Dallas decided to pull the trigger on the blockbuster trade, sending Luka Dončić to the Los Angeles Lakers organization, the team tried to address a growing concern over the star player's weight gain and also conditioning. And Luka, he never cared about this. He kept gaining weight and then losing weight. And that's when Dallas decided to actually ship Dončić to the Lakers in a deal that was reported late on Saturday. There's a lot of people in Dallas that wants answers, and they're asking, why did Dallas decide to actually trade Luka when he's such a good player? And the answer to that is, he kept gaining weight. It's simple as that. So let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.